Hey y'all, welcome to the rebrand launch of Bethany J Photography. I am Bethany Joy, owner of Bethany J Photography, and I want to share with you what's going to be different and how you can be involved. So, if you've been reading the blog or following me on Instagram, I've been saying I'm having this big launch, and guess what? The day's finally here. Woo! So what is this all about? That's what I'm here to tell you. I have done family photography since I was 15 years old, which was 10 years ago, and I absolutely love it. But there are so many different ways that I am creative, and I've been searching for a way to bring all of who I am into my business so that I can serve my clients with authenticity. And that is what this rebrand is. This is an authentic representation of who I am as an artist, combining with the things that I've been doing for years. So, the biggest change you're going to notice with Bethany J Photography is that my style has been updated. I will be doing a style I call fine art photography. Fine art photography is a little bit different than family photography. Fine art photography is planned. It really is about constructing an image like a painter does a portrait. It's about capturing who you are and bringing in a little bit of fantasy or play. It's about making a beautiful art piece that really will last a lifetime. A fine art photography session is going to be different because it's going to be a bit more planned out, but it's also going to be a more luxury experience for you. Starting with the call in the beginning, where I get to know you a little bit and we plan out what your look will be, to the shoot itself, I will have several options for things such as a stylist for your outfit. I will also be offering hair and makeup as an additional add on. I'm also adding new locations where we can do sessions, and it's really going to be an experience. One fun thing I have is that I will be adding a full length mirror to our shoot so that you can actually see yourself pose if you'd like. So it's really just focusing in on the little touches that will make you feel special, make you feel understood, and I'm just here to make you look amazing. And I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to bring in my inspirations from African modernism, my inspirations from the Renaissance movement in terms of lighting, from the golden age. So these are things that I absolutely love, and I'm so happy that I get to bring them into my business to serve you. As I mentioned before, I will be the biggest change is the style. The next biggest change is that I will be having add-ons such as stylists, makeup artists. You can get your hair done. We are choosing beautiful locations, and really, it's a process you're just going to have to experience for yourself. If you're interested in booking a portrait session, you're going to want to click the link in my bio, or you're going to want to visit bethanyjphotography.com and click contact. Filling out that form just lets me know that you're interested. It's going to open up the conversation, and I can send you a bit more information about what a session is like. So, part of this rebrand is that I am going to be focusing on what I do best. And to do my best work, I want to focus on every client who comes through my doors. So I'm going to narrow down what I offer. I used to offer event photography, wedding photography, and portraits, but from now on I will be offering only portrait services. This is because I don't want to spread myself too thin, and I want to give every person who comes to me an A plus experience from beginning to end. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to focus in, but not to worry. If you have a wedding or if you have an event and you need a photographer, I'm going to be connecting and looking for photographers who are of an amazing standard who can offer those services for you so that you're not left hanging. The second part of this rebrand is really exciting, and it is my podcast, The Creativity Cure is live. I have a podcast where I talk about the skills that I've learned as an artist and designer can be applied to everyday life. There have been so many times that people have said, "Oh, you're so talented or gifted when it comes to design and creativity." And I would always be like, "No, I'm not. Like, what are you talking about?" But what I've come to realize is that so many of the things I do are specific practices, and they are things that anybody can learn and apply to their life. So that's what we talk about on the podcast. I encourage women to cultivate creativity, to practice the skill of creativity. That podcast is live on Apple, on Spotify. You can find the podcast on Google Podcasts as well, or YouTube. Subscribe, listen, save it. I think it's going to be a good time if you are creative, if you are a business owner, if you just want to build your relationships and learn a little bit about creativity, the podcast is for you. Finally, the other exciting thing I have is a newsletter, the Creative Corner or the Creativity Cure newsletter. I haven't settled on a name yet. Either way, if you visit BethanyJphotography.com and subscribe to the newsletter, you're going to get updates of the podcast and blog posts, which are fun. However, I think what is more exciting to me is that if you are subscribed, you can submit your own story. You could submit your voice recording. You could submit an idea or a picture or a product that you love that you want to share with others. It really is a community. So visit my website, check out the links, and you can be a part of the community. I want to hear from you. The same way that I'm sharing because I think that by sharing my experience, I'll help someone, I believe you have something to share too. So I'm so excited about this rebrand. This has been a lot of work to recreate, and it's a little scary because I know there's so many things I've done for years, but I really want to bring you the authentic Bethany. And so this new brand, Bethany J Photography, is representative of who I am now. It's updated, it is beautiful, it is fun. Go check out the website and you can just keep watching. You're going to continue to see more of me, more of my work, and I want to see more of you and hear from you. Thank you for everybody who's tuned in for this launch, and go ahead and check out the podcast. Tell me what you think. Send me your ideas of what I could talk about, and I would love to hear from you. Also, if you are interested in booking a portrait, go ahead and visit BethanyJphotography.com. It's for any time you want to celebrate your accomplishments or your milestones. There's something there for everybody.